Maido. Hi there, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about unexpected things that happen when we're presenting. Eigo desu. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. This is the 7th year of the Sales Japan series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery in Japanese, Anata mo Purezen Tachijin. Plus, stop wasting money on training, which in Japanese is training de okane o muda ni suru no wa yamimashou. And all are available on Amazon. Through this podcast, I want to help you to become a better speaker, to be 1, clear, 2, confident, 3, persuasive, and 4, highly influential with those around you. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday, the Business Tachijin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast, and Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 364. Today we're talking about what to do when you get heckled while presenting. The chances of this happening anywhere is pretty remote, but especially so in Japan. Audiences here are polite and wouldn't be so rude as to interrupt the speaker. Having said that, things can happen for which you are not prepared. I was delivering my debut speech in Nagoya as the founding Australian Consul in Japanese, and the unexpected happened. A local representative of one of the main Japanese government organizations was sitting in the front row on my left. I began the speech with a very standard Japanese opening, appreciating everyone coming to hear me when they're all so busy. I barely got that phrase out of my mouth when he erupted in very loud laughter. The unexpected is more likely, though, with foreigners in the audience. Depending on the occasion, it could be one of the big bosses weighing in on what you are saying, or one of your ambitious colleagues trying to make you look bad so that they get the promotion and not you. Regardless, what can we do in these unexpected situations? In that first example, I was nervous enough giving my debut speech as a consul and giving it in Japanese. I was dumbfounded by his outburst because I took it he was laughing at my language skills, and I still had another 39 minutes to go speaking in Japanese. I girded my loins and kept going because I didn't have a choice. I wasn't reading the speech, so it was all coming out of my brain, trying to follow the navigation I had planned for the talk. I noticed that some members of the audience were appreciating the fact that I was speaking Japanese and seemed to follow what I was saying. I ignored that ignoramus and concentrated on the people who were nodding, smiling, or at least looking neutral. This helped my confidence to return, and I could carry on. I recommend you do the same. There is very little chance of a cabal of hecklers disrupting your talk, So you will probably only face one person, and there are plenty of other people in the audience to interact with. If there is just one comment, I would just ignore it and carry on as if nothing happened. If the talk is internal and the heckler is your boss, then you have a different problem and you need to stop and get more detail on what is causing the unhappiness. If it is a sharp-elbowed rival, I would just ignore the interruption. If the rival or the heckler at a public speech should continue with their outbursts, then you have to stop and deal with it. How should we deal with it, though? Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs, as well as we do them in both Japanese and English. We do them face-to-face in our super safe classroom, and we do them live online. The show today is being brought to you on the 10th of November by our Leadership Training for Managers course. It's a 3-day version. On the 16th and 17th of November, we're doing our high-impact presentations in Japanese. And on the 7th of December, we will be doing our Dale Carnegie course, the 3-day version. Go to our website at www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, which in Japanese is Zaegyo. This is the Bible for selling in Japan. Japan Business Mastery, Japan Presentations Mastery, plus Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muru ni Sunu wa Yamimashou, and all are available on Amazon. If you like learning by watching videos, we have nearly 2,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show on Japan every Monday, Tokyo time. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show, and on Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from small and medium enterprises all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. First of all, we need to understand this person is not your friend. So forget trying to win them over to your point of view. They're interrupting everything to show the rest of the audience how awesome and smart they are by challenging the speaker on what they are saying. I would ask them to elaborate on their point. I would look straight at them the whole time and not nod or move my face. Nodding looks like you are agreeing with what they are saying. We may do it out of nervousness or habit. Don't. Just look at them and let them speak. When they finish, we start our reply and we keep maintaining eye contact. And after that, we never give them any more eye contact. We address the rest of our answer to the other members of the audience. By ignoring them, we're taking all the air out of their balloon and withdrawing the ego-driven attention they've been so fervently seeking. We look at the members of the audience who look friendly, supportive, or at least not negative. We give them each 6 seconds of eye contact, and we just keep repeating this throughout the rest of the talk. We will do our best to answer their concern, and one thing we should never do is ask if they are happy with our explanation. They are not heckling to get illumination. They are there to provide heat to the speaker and make us look bad. We just give our answer and we say something like, "Now I will get back to our topic for today." And we just keep going, ignoring them the rest of the time. If the heckler is taking the talk off topic, we should stop them and say we'll be happy to discuss their point after the talk and then get back to what we were saying. If they still want to continue, again, We tell them we're happy to talk at the end, and we pick up where we left off. The key to remember is that even though we can be quite nervous without this extra pressure, the majority of the audience are with us. They think the heckler is a jerk and very rude, so they immediately side with us against them. They didn't come here to be part of a bun fight between the speaker and the crowd, and they feel their time is being wasted by this very selfish person. So keep going and look confident and positive, no matter how you are feeling on the inside. The audience will go with your confidence and support you. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Go out there and survive. Use it and make some serious money. Bucks, dough, moolah, coin, dosh, lolly, readies, smackers, earners, and bread and honey. Remember, I'm in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.